Dilboy Stadium, featuring the Somerville Highlanders against the Malden Golden Tornadoes. I'm your host, Jason Stuart, and my co-host, Beau Bedugnis, is MIA. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he'll show up soon. Should be an interesting game today. Somerville last week defeating Cambridge 12-6. 12-6, yes. And the defense looked dominant. Very, very excellent play by the defense. And the trouble they had was putting points on the board. The offensive line struggled to get the blocks. And Andrix and Rivas, who looked unbelievable against Watertown, stumbled last week, picking up some positive yardage on several plays. However, overall not being able to take over the game the way he did against Watertown. So we come into this game with Somerville at a record of 2-0. And I don't have a record for Malden, but if I find one, I'll give it to you. And we have a new roster this week for Somerville, so hopefully we'll be able to make up for some of the mistakes we had last week. Or I'll be able to make up for it, and you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little slow with names because I'm flying solo this week and I'm trying to do everything. A lot of action going on. I got noises all around me. You see the Somerville captains heading out for the traditional coin toss. We'll have a little more. We have to expound a little more on some of the things we discussed last week. I keep saying we like he's here, but he's not. Last week he's dumb comments everywhere, and this week he's late. I don't know if I can work under these conditions. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. I'm going to suspend him or something, if I have that power. But we're waiting on the opening of the game here as they play the national anthem. Alright, so we finished the national anthem, and it looks like we're about set to get the coin toss. It's up. And looks like Malden has won the toss. So it looks like Malden will receive the ball first. And we're awaiting the opening kickoff here. Malden High head coach Rich Cullen, with too many assistants to even bother going through here. Actually, it was raining this morning pretty bad, so the field is wet, slippery. It should make for an interesting game. Usually that'll cause some slips, turnovers, things of that sort. And Somerville had no trouble having turnovers forced on them last week, as they just had trouble handling the ball. That's something Coach Gullis said he wanted to improve on in practice this week, and we'll see how that went today. But this is definite football weather. It's cold, it's muddy. It's the way football was meant to be played. Although I would like to comment that just in time for the Somerville High game, the sun came out and it stopped raining, so. Alright, so we're going to await the opening kickoff here. As I mentioned, Somerville comes in 2-0 with victories over Watertown and Cambridge. And looks like Rob Odelin will be back at starting quarterback after an ankle injury kept him out of the second half of last week's game. And of course, always the player to watch out for so far this season, for Somerville at least. So Malden will receive the kick. And my co-host is here. Now they're going to strap him in and get him set to go. And handling the kicking duties will be Andrix and Rivas. And there's the whistle. We're set to go. And there's the kick. Nice long kick. Going to be taken at about the 10. And fumbled already. I told you the weather makes the ball slippery, and the first fumble already caused, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 56 for Somerville.
66, right?
66, yes. That too. And we have a little bit slightly updated
And that's Robert
roster.
Fusil.
a slightly updated roster this week. Adam Waters' number is now listed as 99. However, number 80, Anthony Carrington, is still not on the roster.
Yeah, they have him listed as number 84. Don't ask why. Just happens like that.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
So, Jay, they fixed the clock today?
Looks like it.
I went over there.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Oh, and stuffed at the line by number 60. Absolutely no running room for Malden.
Number
there.
60 is Adam Ackerley.
As we mentioned last week, very tough kid there. And he plugged that hole up right away, and Malden had no place to go. And I
So, it'll be... Oh, guess what? The clock's not fixed.
Apparently not.
There is no time on the clock.
Now, I'd like to point out that last week when we made those comments about the bathrooms and whatnot, apparently somebody was listening. The field's being painted. I saw them bringing outhouses in.
There's the outhouses?
Outhouses, yes. And I don't know what's grosser, the bathrooms here or an outhouse. That's
I don't
not
know,
an
dude. I'd rather
improvement.
take my chances with an outhouse.
Anyway, the pitch out to number 42 from Malden. He tries to turn the corner and finds absolutely no room to run. Brought down by number... Can't even see it. 37, I believe.
Number 37 for Somerville is Sal Mendonca, or Mendonca, and so third down, 14 yards to go.
And as I mentioned in the opening, Somerville has defense showing very well so far this season. Now third down and 14 on the first drive from scrimmage for Malden.
On the sidelines, we see quarterback Rob Otterlin warming up.
Yep, so he will apparently get the start this week. Although they're keeping Chris Mackey loose.
So, Jay.
And there's the pass by Malden, completed but crushed before he could get to a first down.
Hit first by number 44, Brian Bosby, and then finally followed up by number 83 for Somerville. Wainwright Wint. That's a name we've been mentioning a lot.
Yeah, twice.
No, not just today.
Once last week, once
I
today.
mentioned him a couple times last week. I remember the name.
Okay. That's a hard name to forget.
It's almost like my name.
No, I forget your name all the time.
Defense get intense.
And we have personal foul against Somerville. That'll bring up a first down. I did not see what the foul was. Look, I might have been clipping.
So, Jay, you want to elaborate and let the fans know last week what that white thing that the ref kept on
yeah.
on the field was?
Well, you found out, so why don't you tell them?
Well apparently...
Tell them after this play, because Malden's quarterback is under center. There's the snap, handoff. He tries to plow through the line. And again, you cannot run through the heart of this Somerville defense. It's just not going to happen.
Stopped by the same people as we mentioned last time, including number 92 for Somerville. Ha.
Okay. Yeah, number 92.
Yeah.
So anyway, Beau, you were saying about the white thing.
Oh, yeah. It was a field marker. Every time they threw it on the white thing that you called it, they put a pen in the dirt so they could find out where the ball was, because there were no lines on the field.
Yep.
Jay, I must say, I am highly disappointed by this outcome of the fans.
Malden under center. Well, you got to understand it was a rainy morning. There's a snap, and again, absolutely no room to run, and knocks him back 4 yards again, which will bring up another third down and 14 for Malden. Second time in the game they've had third down and 14, and they're going to be in a lot of trouble if they continue this.
Ball on about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line.
So we have a lot more to talk about this whole MDC thing. I'm very upset today, I got to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
This is just ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
I'm looking at the same dirt spot in the middle of the field I've looked at for how many years now?
3?
At least.
See, last week it looked better, but that's because there were no lines.
Oh, and Adam Waters just came right in behind the Malden running back. And
that's
made
one of the
tackle.
powerhouses of Somerville, Adam Waters, is he not?
So that is, barring a penalty as we had on the last play, that should bring up fourth down in a punting situation for the Malden Golden Tornadoes, I'm sorry. And number 88, 72, and 1 come on the field for Somerville.
Number 1,
Obviously the special
Mike
teams
Neal.
unit. And back to return the kick will be number 1 and number 31, Anderson Rivas.
And that'll be Mike Neal going back with Anderson. And kicking the ball for Malden will be number 22,
Is it just me or do the Malden players look like Notre Dame?
Scott Haskell. Yeah, they do actually, Jay. But
And there's a low snap. He picks it up out of the
Oh,
dirt
that's
and
a
a
low
low
kick.
punt. And they're just going to let it go and let Malden down it. It's going to go out of
out
bounds.
of bounds.
So Somerville will take it at about the 37-yard line. Their own 37-yard line, that is. We have a couple injured players on the sideline for Somerville.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Number 67.
Where? Number 67 for Somerville
Hold on, I have the freshman roster.
is Richard Nurse.
Okay.
He's a sophomore. And let me see.
I wonder if he's related to Phil Nurse, who used to play.
I don't know, possibly. I think that might be his brother. What gave me the hint, though, right, Jay? And number 64 is on the sidelines. There's no name for him, so he might be a freshman.
And Rob runs the keeper, but doesn't find much room there.
Gets about 2 yards on that play.
Not even.
No?
I don't think so. About a yard and a half, maybe.
As we said before, our point of view up here isn't the greatest, but
And Rob, I don't know what the status of Rob's injury is, if he's again playing hurt as he did last week. But you got to figure, if he was so hurt he couldn't play the second half last week, they wouldn't put him in unless he was 100%.
that's right, Jay.
So Rob under center again. He's going to take the snap.
And
And
it's a
a handoff
handoff to
to-
J.C. Felice.
And Felice turns the corner, picks up about another yard, maybe two, with forward progress.
Takes about 3 people to take him down, though.
But unfortunately, he couldn't plow through him, and Somerville finds themselves with a third down and long situation here.
Not that long, Jay. It's
As
about
number
5.
80, Anthony Carrington comes in. And I repeat that for the roster makers. Number 80.
You sure, Jay? Then who's 84?
Is there an 84?
I'm looking. So far, Jay, I do not see one. Nope.
Somerville going to split 2 men wide here.
Bless you, Jay.
Thank you.
No problem. And making the run is number 9. Rob's going to run it.
And he's got some room. He's going to pick up a first down here for Somerville. Just made
Takes
the
it
first
to about
down.
the 50.
Got the first down and about 2 yards extra, so big play. Now, something to watch for. If you listen to our interview at the end of the game last week with Coach Gully, he said he wanted to work on the passing game a little more. Maybe throw a couple more passes this week.
But we really haven't seen that. I know it's the beginning of the game and all, but
Well, it's only their third play from scrimmage, so at this point, you want to, if you're Somerville, you want to try to run the ball, see what you can get off the rushing attack, which has been iffy at times, playing well against Watertown and not so well against Cambridge. So you want to see what you've got before you take the chance at a pass, which is a high risk for an interception. There's the snap. Rob's going to run the
fake
keeper.
to Richie
hits the corner,
Rodriguez.
and he picks up about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
looks like he almost broke free from number 23.
Almost.
That's Joseph. Jay, you want to try to pronounce that last name? Wieserschalik?
Wiener Schnitzel.
That's something like that.
Yeah.
It's a Malden player, though.
Okay. From what I've heard, Wiener Schnitzel is a dangerous player who we have to watch out for.
Sure he is. At 145 pounds as a junior, and
Exactly.
he's 5'8".
That's a big Wiener Schnitzel right there.
Not
And
really.
there's the handoff to Anderson Rivas. Have you ever seen a bigger Wiener Schnitzel in your life?
No, Jay, I don't believe I have.
I'll see. That's a big Wiener Schnitzel.
Hey, who's on camera right in front of us?
That's Bob.
Ah.
And he can't hear a thing we're saying.
Why is he doing camera?
I don't know.
Oh, I know why. He wants to be part of a winning team.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? He can't hear a word we're saying. We could say anything we want about him, and he's right there.
Ha!
Anyway, Rob under center again. There's the snap handoff. Handoff to number 36, Richie Rodriguez.
And he brings it for the
He plows
first
it
down
For the first down.
to about the 34-yard line.
So Somerville not picking up big yards, but moving the chains, which is the important thing. Getting 4, 5, 6 yards here and there, which is all they need to do.
And Jay, once again, the scoreboard is not working. I'd like to address this matter. Fix the scoreboard.
We'll address the whole matter during the timeout, next timeout.
All right. So
stay
back to the
tuned.
line. Rob at center.
Under center.
Oh, my bad.
If he was at center, it would be tough to hike the ball to
Yeah,
himself.
because then that would be a self-hike. And he keeps it.
And he keeps it. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to make
going.
it. He's in there. Touchdown, Somerville.
Jay?
And they strike first.
And that was a touchdown.
A touchdown?
A touchdown. Definitely a touchdown.
No, I think it was a
Touchdown by Rob Ortolin, making about a 33-yard run.
Yeah, about that.
And now the score is 6-0, first
That's
quarter. We
Malden.
do not have the time because
The clock is
broken, like always.
It worked the first season.
Yeah, and it worked last week. We just couldn't see it.
Is there anybody operating it? That might be the reason.
Yeah. You know what, Jay? But look where it says the ball's on, the 80.
I hate when the ball's on the 80-yard line.
And they're going to go for the extra point. Kicked
And
by number
blocked.
3 for Somerville,
Blocked by Malden.
Chris Harris. So,
again-
these Golden Tornadoes, Jay, what do you know about them?
I know they're from Malden.
And they have a kid named Wiener Schlitzel on their team.
Yep. And they're tornadoes of the golden variety.
Never mind.
And they look like Notre Dame.
Yes, they do. And what do we look like, Jay? What do we look like, Jay?
I don't know.
What do you always say we look like?
You look like Nick Carter.
No, I do not.
Sometimes. Resemblance.
Anderson taking
like-
the ball, going to kick it off.
Exactly, but there is a resemblance there.
Wiener Schlitzel.
Come on, just sing a little Backstreet Boys song or
No,
something. Come on.
no, watch the game.
All right, whatever. So now
And here it
Somerville on
comes.
Kickoff. Kickoff being done once again by Andrix and Rivas. And there's the
Boom.
kick.
Nice kick by Anderson Rivas to right
Kick
to
is
number
about the
5,
15,
Nick Cox.
from the 15-yard line. And what a hit.
Who was he hit by, Jay?
I didn't even see.
I think it was a whole slew of players.
A slew.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm impressed.
I read a book this week, so.
Did you?
Yeah. So
Did
I'm
the little
becoming
engine
educated.
make it over the hill?
No, not this time. Don't know why.
Okay.
He just couldn't make it. Now back on the line. Oh, passes it just short, but it was out of bounds.
Was it?
I think so, because
All right.
the official was just like,
He was like, what?
blew his whistle and just shook his hands like really
Well,
fast.
say blew his whistle. Don't say whatever you did.
Jay, they didn't listen to us about the shorts last week.
No, they didn't.
And now they're
And
wearing
it's
really
raining.
high
It's too
socks.
cold to wear shorts.
Really high socks.
We need to give these referees a fashion makeover.
Yes, we do. Get away.
Bob coming up to the booth.
That's right. You stay away.
That's right, Beau. You scare him away.
That's right.
And the search continues for the new J and Beau bodyguard, by the way.
Because Bob's a girly man.
Again, we are still accepting applications.
Jay, I have a pole on my way this week.
Sorry about that.
A big old pole. I suppose if we got it taken out, though, it would be pretty bad.
Huh?
I suppose if we got it taken out for next week's game, it would be bad.
Yeah, we'd all get dead.
Or crunk. So, Malden, back to the line. Jay, come back. Jay, come back.
Only if you promise never to say get crunk again.
I can't promise anything, Jay. Personally, I didn't think we were going to have a game today.
Why
With the
not?
rain?
It's football.
Yeah, well, it was pretty
Seems
bad
like those
earlier.
Kansas sports where they cancel rain because of rain. The only time I've seen a Somerville High football game was canceled was because of a blizzard.
Yeah,
A
blizzard.
blizzard.
Everybody on the line? Everybody, not just one team. Everybody.
Well, not everybody, because there's some guys in the back there. They're not on the
Damn it,
line.
Jay, why do you have to be so technical?
So there's a snap, and he's going to drop back. Another pass attempt here is Malden. Almost intercepted by number 31, Hendrickson Rivas, but couldn't quite come up with it. Almost made a shoestring interception right there.
So it'll be 4th and 10 for Malden.
Which will bring up another punting situation as the Somerville High defense continues to play dominantly.
Somerville High playing excellent today. Working on the things that they said last week they were going to work on.
Well, we have not seen the offense. I mean, we saw them push the ball, but I don't know what the
Chris Mackey going back.
Malden defense is,
I know.
been played like. So I'll wait until I see some definite domination by the offense before I say that they've changed the problems.
I didn't say
fixed the
change. I said they've been working on them.
Well, of course they work on them. They work on them all the time. There's the punt almost blocked there.
Really bad punt again.
Right
hit
out of
the
bounds.
water
Into
bucket.
the water bucket. That's 5 points.
But that's really not Jay. Don't confuse people.
If you hit the water bucket, that should be 5 points. That says some skill.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's almost as good as a quarterback who throws a pass and hits the referee in the head.
Yes.
I've seen that a couple times.
That
too.
needs to happen. Or like when a ball gets stuck in a helmet.
Or like when two helmets get stuck together.
Interesting. Back to the line. Rob keeps it, but gets taken down at about the 46-yard line with about a 3-yard loss. No. Sorry, Jay. Second down, 14. Don't know the time, though.
You'll have to excuse me a little bit, fans. I'm somewhat congested here, so try to kick this cold.
I'm sorry, Jay. I wish I brought you some Sudafed, my friend.
Well, what can you do? I'm still here, though. I'm fighting through it. And there's a snap. Looks like he's good. Oh, I bought the fake, too. And there's a first down run by
Richie Rodriguez, number
Yeah.
36. He's on the 42-yard line. I bought the fake also, Jay.
Excellent job by Rob of following through with the fake.
First down.
All right, now we have a timeout. Let's talk about what we wanted to talk about.
Okay, first, the bathrooms.
Oh, hold on. Let me just make a little precursor to this whole statement here.
All right.
Somerville High last year had their first winning record. This year they're a team to watch in the GBL. They're an up-and-coming team. We got fans, more and more fans come every single week, I think. It's time we start showing some respect to the Highlanders and doing something about this field. This is one of the worst fields I've seen in the entire GBL.
Hey, next week we're playing a 1:30 game.
I believe so.
Who are we against?
I have no idea.
We'll find that out before the end of the game.
I believe it's Everett.
I'll be right back. Jay, I'll be right back.
Now, as I was saying, the bathrooms are disgusting here. So disgusting that they've brought in outhouses. The officials' rooms are flooded. The officials
Jay.
have to get dressed in their cars.
Jay, I lied.
Okay,
They moved the game back to 10:30.
okay. The visitors' locker room is
Awful.
They can't use it.
The official locker room.
The field has had the same dirt spot for 5 years now, at least.
And the scoreboard. I tried to fix it last year. Didn't get fixed.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, we're taxpayers here.
Where are our tax dollars going?
For
What
real.
is the MDC doing with our money? They're not maintaining their public pools, I can tell you that much.
You know? Those pools are so dangerous.
We have officials in the MDC in attendance, I'm sure. Let's get something
I'd rather
done
go
with
swimming at
this.
Revere Beach than going to MDC pool right now.
I mean, let's do something about this. Seriously, it's not fair to the team.
Write the paper. Right to your
And
there's a
Rob
flag.
drops back, and he's going to pass it this time. But it's
Too
well
short.
short.
But there was a flag.
And we'll see what the flag is. But it's not fair. I mean, it's also dangerous to the players having this big mud spot in the middle of the field that turns into mud every time it rains.
Oh, yeah.
It's very easily to slip, sprain a knee or an ankle.
Hyperextend a knee.
Exactly.
Very risky for injuries.
I challenge any of our fans to go to a game in Peabody or a game in Everett and tell us that this field is worthy of a football team.
Can I tell you, though, those fields are beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
I mean,
I
I like the
Peabody
teams. I don't like Everett personally, but
I mean, I think Peabody has one of the nicest facilities for a football team I've seen in my career.
I've been there once, and I was like in awe the whole time.
Unbelievable. It's just they take care of their team.
And a handoff to Richie Rodriguez. Rob trying to fake with the keeper again.
And I'm sure they can put together some, if it's a money issue, I'm sure we can. I mean, as I said, where are the tax dollars going? But they could put together some kind of a fundraiser with the football team.
Gee, they took $73 out of my check last week.
They could take donations. They only took 73 out of yours. You lucky.
Well, I only got $200 or something like that check.
Unbelievable.
They took most of my check. I was like, hey, what are you doing?
Who'd you say that to?
Just now, I said it to you.
I didn't take a check.
All right, Jay, let's get to the game. Someone will line him back up with Rob under center.
There you go.
There's the snap. He went for a fake handoff. He's going to run.
He's going to get a first down, and he could possibly one man to beat on the sidelines. Couldn't beat him.
Brought to about the 15-yard line and pushed out by number 38.
He had almost made it.
38 is Gene Danielle.
Yes, he is.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say so, Jay.
Yep.
And now, back to the line one more time. So, Jay.
Yes. So we have another timeout. And now that we've done our whole thing on the MDC, I don't really know what to talk about during this timeout.
Let's get back to MDC. Fix our stadium.
We're not asking anymore. We're demanding. That's it. We've had it.
Yeah, I'm sure these players are so sick of playing on this field.
And I'm sure maybe if we had a nicer stadium, more fans would turn out. Nobody wants to come and sit in a place like this. No fun.
As you can see on your screens right now, the cheerleaders of Somerville High School.
Yep. Entertaining the crowd.
And, Jay, that's one of your favorite parts of the game.
Of course. Always is.
Not very talkative today, huh, Jay?
I went to bed at 5 in the morning.
Let's see. I can't see how much time is left in this first.
That's because the clock's not working.
Yeah, I know. Like always, the clock is not working.
That's right.
Psst. Fix the clock as well.
You've said that already.
No. To fix the field.
We talked about the clock too, though.
Yeah, I know we talked about. So.
Let's do something
back
about.
On the field.
I mean, look at those visiting bleachers.
They're all rickety. You ever stand on one of those?
They're gonna fall and somebody's gonna die.
Exactly. It's all nerve-wracking.
Rob back for his pass. Oh! Right through the outstretched hands of number 80, Anthony Carrington, and it looked like he might have had a shot at that one.
Jay, you sure that's Anthony Carrington?
That's what they told us.
Yeah, I know, but it says on here 84 is Anthony Carrington.
Do you see a number 84 on the sidelines?
No, but would you like me to go find out for sure?
Go ahead. He's only been here 1 quarter, and I'm already getting tired of having him here. Unbelievable. All right. And there goes his rosters. Well, I'll give him something to do when he gets back. And Rob Undersender takes the handoff. Hands off to Anderson Rivas, who turns the corner and plows into a Malden player but can't run off the pile. So he's going to get back to the first down marker, which is going to bring up 4th and about 10 to go. So we'll have 4th and 10 here for the Highlanders.
Jay, good call. It was number 80, starting off the season as number 84.
4th and 11 for the Highlanders. Interesting call here. What does Coach Guller do? Do they punt in this kind of short yardage? If they punt, they're probably going to end up with a touchback and bring it back to the 20 anyway. I'd say they go for it here. And
yeah,
it looks like that's what they're going to do. And Malden was fooled. They were expecting a punt. They sent 2 men back.
And what's this?
And now Malden's going to call a timeout because they were expecting a punt. Somerville almost got him. And now if you're smart and you're Somerville, perhaps you wait for them to set their defense and then punt the ball. Just keep them guessing.
That's a good idea, Jay.
Although, again, I find it tough to advocate a punt this short, this close to the goal line. I mean, it's only, you're only, 40 yards from the goal line, 39 yards from the goal line.
That's all right.
If you punt it, more than likely it's going to end up in the end zone, in which case they're going to bring it back to the 20 anyway. So just take your shot, go for it, and trust your defense to hold them.
We have a pretty
and
strong
that's all
defense,
I got to say
though.
about that.
Is that the bottom line?
No, that's just all I got to say about that.
All right. And they're pulling Richie Rodriguez off the field. So this will most probably be a passing play. Look for the pass out of Rob.
Look at Bob looking around, watching his
He's
back.
clueless.
He's smart. He's watching his back. He knows what's up.
But he's clueless.
Oh, of course. But so are you.
It's the second quarter. 6-0. Somerville's lead.
Is it the second quarter?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
All right. Well, that must be why they switched sides of the field, right, Beau?
Yes, Jay.
And now Somerville calls a timeout.
Why?
I don't know. Rob came up under center. He must not have liked what he saw.
At all.
Either he didn't like what he saw from the Malden defense, or he didn't.
He didn't get his point across.
Or somebody on the line didn't know the play.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. And Coach Guller not happy. He's just going to give it up and punt it.
I heard him. I think everybody could hear him, though, huh?
He is not happy, you can tell. He did not want to have to punt this ball.
So, Jay, after the game today, why don't you go and ask Coach Guller for an interview?
I think I'll try it at halftime.
Halftime?
Yeah. I don't like waiting around after the game for the coaches' meeting and the players'
I
meeting.
really wouldn't go at halftime if I were you.
I'll take my chances.
All right.
I'm a big guy.
But you have to wait until they're coming out.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, he said that last year.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he didn't say it. He suggested it.
Actually, he wanted us to get him before he went in.
Before he went in? No. Because he has everything in his head already. And he doesn't want to,
No, he doesn't want to do it when he's coming out because the game's about to start and we don't want to keep him from the start of the second half.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're arguing about nothing again.
What else is new?
That's just us, though.
Although Somerville has been prone to pulling a fake punt every now and then, so we'll see what they're going to do here.
And kicking for Somerville will be number 2, Vlad Benoit.
And he is going to punt
Oh,
it.
that's number 3. I'm sorry, Chris Harris.
It goes, and Somerville is going to get a decent punt out of it. And they're going to drop Malden back to about the 14-yard line.
Special teams coming off the field.
Now, what makes them so special as opposed to the rest of the team? Why
I don't
are they
know.
a special team?
I don't know, Jay. That's a pretty good question. Why do you think they call it a special team?
I have no idea.
Well, if you do, you can email Jay
Or Beau.
with the email addresses we gave out last week.
We'll give him again later.
Maybe.
So now Malden going to take the snap, and looks like he might have bobbled the snap a little bit. He drops back to pass. And, oh!
Reflected by Anderson Rivas.
Did that hit his helmet?
No, it hit his hand. You see how high he jumped for that?
Yeah, I thought it might have hit his helmet.
That was
though.
some serious hang time. Some unbelievable events here at Dubois Stadium.
Yes.
Well, what are they, Jay?
Huh?
What are the unbelievable events? I don't know, Jay.
It stopped raining.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guess what? I was late for a game today.
I already told them that.
No, I know this, but I'm proving you a fact
Ball
from
to
last
number
week.
12 drops back to pass and gets sacked by number 99,
Adam Waters. Just moving around some equipment right now. Malden returning to the line. Jay, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, it's fumbled. Picked up by number.
And Somerville knocking on the door again of another touchdown.
And it was picked up by number. Who is that? 99, Adam Waters.
Who's coming up huge today. Already with some great stuffs on the run, a sack, and now a fumble recovery.
Wow. Pretty good, Adam. And Raw back to the field. They're going to take it on the 10-yard line.
And facing jail, LaFave is not backing down.
Who?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you reading?
Nothing.
No more newspaper, Jay. What is the date of this paper?
That's today's.
Oh, wow. It is today's for once.
Thank you.
Current news.
And now right through, touchdown Somerville. Richie Rodriguez plows through the line for the touchdown.
Like we said before, a powerhouse in Richie Rodriguez.
Yes.
Can bust through almost any line out there.
Yep. Or any one for that.
You know what? I want to see a line try to stop him.
I think you saw that last week against Cambridge, and they just couldn't do it. I think you just saw it now.
I mean, it seems like whenever he runs, the C's part.
What C's?
You know what I mean.
Okay, so now Rob under center again. They got Andrickson in the backfield.
Right.
And send Andrickson in motion.
And Rob's going to go for a pass.
Pass it, and looks like it's complete.
Number 99, Adam Waters.
Which makes this a 14-0 game, fans. Somerville leads.
I'd like to know how much time is left in the half, but
and this is the offense we
find that out.
expected to see last week. Again, the question is the Somerville High offense playing better, or is the Malden High defense just not that good?
They're not just, well, I think it's a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Protecting a fly may endanger California towns.
What are you doing?
Jay, see, I'm reading your paper. Get the paper out of here.
No. I'm just turning it so you can't see it.
Second quarter, Somerville leads 14-0 on your screen.
Carbonated water.
Jay.
What?
We're at a football game.
I know. I'm killing time.
Yes, Jay. That's exactly what you're doing.
Well, you're killing the show, so.
What?
Showing up all
It's the
late.
Jay and Beau show, not the Jay show. And the kick.
It was for a while.
For what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And taken down by number 22 for Somerville, Carlo Hernandez.
He crushed him.
That's a new name.
No, I think I've heard of the name Hernandez before.
No, him himself. He's a sophomore for Somerville High School. A big kid at a sophomore. He's 6 feet and weighs in at about 170 pounds.
He's bigger than Wiener Schnitzel.
That's because Wiener Schnitzel is exactly what we said.
So now Malden back up on the line now. 1st and 1. 1st and 10, I'm sorry.
Is that right, Jay?
It's early.
Oh,
And now
Slips.
pass complete but dropped. He had it in his hands and
That was
dropped it.
J.C. Felice that broke that one up.
He broke it up, to be honest with you. The receiver just dropped the ball.
Hey,
Like you.
I did not drop the ball.
You did drop the ball. And I took it and ran with it.
So, about to end the first half, I think. Seems about time, huh?
Almost.
So how do they tell? What do like the officials just go, hey, it's the end of the half?
I think so.
No scoreboard. Okay, Somerville, you're killing them too much. End of the half, right?
Exactly. That's the way it'll work today, I think.
Sometimes, Jay. I think we should just call for the half.
Well, you know, the sun's coming up, so maybe they can use like a sundial now. Since the MDC won't fix the scoreboard.
Sundial, that's pretty good.
Now Malden with a third and about 25.
Oh, no way.
And they're going to try to run it on 3rd and 25.
Pretty
Second
strong
and 25,
kid.
I'm sorry.
Took about 3 Somerville players to bring him down. I'll give him credit.
That'll bring up a 3rd down for Malden.
And of course, I did not see the number of the Malden player.
I haven't seen the number of the Malden player all day.
Neither of you.
That's not my job. You're the roster guy. I don't even have the Malden roster. I gave it to you.
All right, Jay. Now you have the Malden roster.
I don't want the Malden
We
roster.
both have one.
I'm too busy. I got other things to do to be reading rosters.
Yeah, by reading like a newspaper or a Pepsi
Exactly.
bottle. Watch the monitor.
Diet Pepsi. Oh, we got motion on the defense there, but no snap by Malden. Therefore, no penalty. And he got crushed as he made the pass. Hit again by number 99, Adam Waters.
And the pass was intended for number 30.
Malden's going to have to do something to block
Glenn
Adam Waters.
Costa.
Adam Waters has gotten to the quarterback on almost every play so far today. Malden blockers need to do something to stop that kid. As you see, number 52 coming off the field for Somerville.
And that is a player whose name we do not have.
And
I
number
apologize
50.
to you. And 50 is Matt Warm.
And 73.
73? Jay, you're just randomly shouting out names to me, aren't you? 73 is Obi Perez.
106. And he looked at the roster.
Non-existent.
He actually looked at the roster. I got him.
Andrew Sheen
And
leave us
now
back
Malden
for the
back
kick
to punt.
along with Mike Neal.
Nice punt, nice snap there on the punt. And is Somerville ever going to take a punt this year?
I don't think so.
They've let them down every punt we've seen at Dilboy Stadium so far.
Yeah. It was a nice punt, though.
The defense playing extremely well here today.
Yes, they are. How much time do you think's left, Jay?
I'm going to guess a minute and a half.
No, I haven't heard no 2-minute warning yet. Jay.
Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Another one of those kids are coming up here again.
Hopefully. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
We really need security.
Jeez. Oh, he left. Okay, thank God.
Oh, and Richie Rodriguez gets taken down. Boy. It is 14-0 still. CJ? A bunch of people had to take down Richie. Not one, not two, not even three. But I believe 4 players it took to take down Richie Rodriguez.
Thank God it didn't get in the, the whole Malden defense, which is 11 players, and you have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, I really don't want to do that.
No, I really don't want you to have to do that either.
It's pretty cold out here today.
And Rob fumbles the snap and falls on it.
And there's a white flag again.
Okay, why is there a white flag now? We have lines this week.
I don't know, Jay. It's the white stupid thing again, though.
What, do they have to mark every play now so that the officials don't have to do their job and mark
No,
where
I
the
think
ball
they're
is?
using the towel or the white flag as a sundial.
The official's job is to place the marker on the ball. That's part of the game, is the risk of human error. And it's 3rd down and 8 for the Highlanders now.
Maybe they're trying
to get another score before the half. Brian Bozzi. And we'll see if Somerville will go for the pass here. Rob drops back. He fakes the handoff to Richie, and he is going to pass it.
Oh!
And he throws it away.
Right at the Gatorade bottle.
Flag on the play, though. Perhaps. I don't know if they're going to get him for intentional grounding. Yep. Looks like that's the call.
Ah. Come on.
Yep, it's on Somerville.
So they'll take it back. It's 4th down. Take it to the 32-yard line. And they're probably going to punt it, Jay.
You think?
Probably. It's pretty far.
Now, that play where they got the penalty, that was a 3rd down play, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If they accept the penalty and push him back, it's supposed to be down over.
I don't believe. Yeah.
Should be 3rd down.
I think those shorts are riding too high. Confusing them.
And now there's the punt from Somerville. Not a great punt, but
not
returnable
by Chris
either.
Harris again.
As it's down by number 37 for Somerville.
Salmon Donka.
And there you see your score, 14-0, as the Somerville High defense comes back out on the field to try to stop Malden from getting on the board before the half. I smell a shutout.
Jay, how long until this half is over?
Do you smell it?
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, it's the shutout.
Oh, all right. Very nice. Somerville lighting up. I'm going to go actually find out how much time is left.
All right, you go do that. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Somerville High defense will try once again to dominate Malden as they have on their previous plays in this game. And there's the snap, drops back, and again, 3 players in on him and a deflected pass. The Somerville defensive line is just getting all sorts of breaks from Malden. They're not blocking them at all so far this game.
And got some news.
Okay.
Nobody knows how much time is left in the game.
Oh, all right. Well, that helps.
Nobody. And you know what else? Nobody knows why the scoreboard's not working. They don't know if somebody's just not doing it.
Well, was there anybody in the room doing it?
Well, Jade, I'll be back again.
They don't know. I love that. They don't know. I don't know why I'm up at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday either, but I am. It's just one of those things that needs to be done.
Well, Jay.
And we'll hold on 1 second, Beau.
All right.
We have whistles stopping the play here. A penalty.
Perhaps, is that the 2-minute warning?
I believe it might be.
Yes. Oh. Well, Jay, I had some news about the scoreboard.
Okay, what do you got?
A fan came up just now and told me that during the hurricane, Jay, they left the control room open. And when they went in there to open the controls for the scoreboard,
yep,
drenched with water pouring out everywhere.
Really?
So, we can't blame the MDC, but what we can blame the MDC for is leaving the equipment out.
And let me ask you a question. It's been, what, 2 weeks since the hurricane? The MDC could have fixed it by now?
I don't know, Jay.
I think we can't blame them.
But I think they replaced all the bulbs finally.
Well, that's nice.
Too bad it doesn't work.
It shines. It doesn't work, but it shines.
Why is it even on?
And again, he's under pressure.
Oh, it slips up.
And pass looked like it was, no, incomplete.
Looked like it was complete to me, Jay.
No.
It's all right.
What do I know? The official waved his arms, incomplete. So I knew.
Oh, all right. And that pass was intended for Nick Cox of Malden. 3rd and 10.
You know,
with the
I
47-yard
think Malden would be
line.
able to put some points on the board, maybe get close to the game if they would, you know, involve Wiener Schnitzel more in the offense.
Why Wiener Schnitzel?
Just because he's a great name.
All right.
And I wanted to say that.
Well, they have 4 quarterbacks on Malden High's team.
And 12 drops back to pass again.
5.
This time complete.
Ran to about the 54-yard line.
Close to a first down. So it'll be 4th and about 1, a no-brainer here. They're going to have to go for it, trailing by 14 points before the end of the half. They want to get some kind of positive momentum here.
And there's the Highlanders on the field.
4th and 1, and this is a big play for the Somerville High defense here. And then get the ball back before the half ends. Maybe try to put another point on the board. Or another 6 points even.
Possibly, Jay.
If they put one more point on the board, I'd be amazed.
How could they do that?
I have no idea.
They couldn't.
So here is the play.
What are you talking about?
Malden quarterback under center. Hands off and stuffed, and he is not going anywhere. Somerville High takes over.
How's that feel? Brian Bozzi, number 44, 99, Adam Waters, and number 24, Mike Canini.
What play by the defensive line? Just absolutely shoved Malden back.
And Matt Woon, I'm sorry.
So now Somerville takes over, and maybe they'll attempt to put a few more points on the board before the half, although Coach Gullen might not be.
Security's coming in, Jay.
Who?
Stadies are on the field.
Huh?
The Stadies.
And
that's number 52 on your screen.
And there's the handoff to Andrickson. Oh, Richie Rodriguez, excuse me, and he picks up 10 yards there. First down, Somerville.
He might just be short.
Of course he's short. He's not that tall. He's a
I mean, the ball might be short of the first down.
Oh. I don't think so. Looks like he's got it to me. Yep, referee signals it. See, don't ever doubt me.
Excuse me. So, excuse me. Somerville waiting for the, call.
Oh, wait, if the call, it's a first down.
Oh, what are they doing?
Coach Gola, I think perhaps asking the official how much time is left in the half.
Yeah, I wish we could ask them that.
Yeah.
Hey, how much time is left in the half?
We could ask them who gave.
Nobody's listening to me.
And we can ask them who gave them the idea to wear those shorts.
So.
Or shots.
Oh my.
Yep. Whichever you prefer. So now Rob under center, and Somerville is going to try to put a few more points on the board before the half. There's this pitch out to Andrickson. He turns the corner, jumps over somebody, and picks up about 4 yards.
Wow. That was good coordination, Jay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
And timeout Somerville.
Chris Mackey will be going. No, that's not Chris Mackey. That's number 9. Lou Marrero will be going in. And there's the Water Boys.
And we got the little cheerleader there again this week.
Wow.
Her rhythm seems to be off from the rest of the cheerleaders.
That's all right, though.
Apparently she needs to practice a little more.
Hey, she's like maybe 3.
That's fine.
4. Why you gonna bother her?
I'm not bothering her. I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter what you think.
And
the water boy drops the water.
Oh, that stinks when that happens, huh?
Yep, too bad you didn't get that on your screens because you all would have got a little laugh. Game back on.
I'll tell you what, there are some adjustments that need to be made at halftime by Malden. What they need to do is go to their chalkboard, erase the entire thing, and change their whole game because their game absolutely stinks.
Jay.
Yes?
Do you say their locker room was underwater?
Go to their corner of the field. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
And Rob drops back. He is going to pass, hopefully.
Nope.
He's going to keep the ball. And he picks up
about 6.
2 yards.
What? 2?
Yeah, they were starting.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry. Now I'm looking at the marker. It'll be 3rd down. Taking Rob down was number, I do not know.
So Somerville 3rd and 4 in a no-huddle offense. First time we've seen this from the Highlanders. Rob back to pass again. This time under pressure.
And
he's going to be
sacked
brought down.
at about the 50-yard line.
Sack made by number. I can't even tell. His uniform's all muddy.
Number 5, Nick Cox.
You've been calling that name a lot today, Beau.
He's a senior. at Malden.
Which is going to bring up fourth, and this is kind of a judgment call for Coach Gullah because
he knows Rob has an arm.
Fourth and very long, but with
there we go.
There go the punt unit. That's what I was about to say. Fourth and that long with
calling the reserves.
Can't be much left, much time left in the half. So.
Wow. That's pretty. Jay?
It's been a diesel first half, huh?
Yeah. I don't think it's really,
I don't know
supposed
if the
to be
officials
this
are
long.
taking time. I don't know
Hello,
who's keeping
officials.
the time down there. This has been a long first half.
How many minutes did he say?
55.
55? And that's about like a 3-minute opener from you, right?
About that.
Wow.
And there's the punt.
Pick it up.
Nobody wants to run back punts anymore.
He didn't touch the ball and they blew the whistle. What's up with that?
Huh?
What up with that?
What up with what?
He didn't touch the ball and they all blew the whistles. What if he didn't want it down it?
I don't know.
That would have been just too bad, huh?
So if you've just tuned in, we welcome you to the never-ending half of football.
Yes, because it is going on and on.
Don't get me wrong, we're winning, but I would just like to know how much time is left every now and then, I know.
Oh, we're going to get our own.
And we'll keep track.
You all right, Jay?
Yep.
You all right? You sure?
Yep, I'll be all right. Don't hit me.
All better?
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Hey, Beau.
What?
Your neck looks a little sore. Hold on.
Oh.
Better?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good. Glad to help.
Oh, and there goes the roster.
So, Beau, we told the fans about your wrestling show Wednesday. How did that go?
Pretty good, seeing that nobody from the stand showed up.
Well, people in the stands couldn't hear us.
Oh, yeah, and also it was like, it's a Wednesday night, a school night.
Yeah, true.
It's all right.
Did you win?
I was supposed to have a show tonight. No.
I didn't.
Didn't quite make it.
Well, at least you still got your television title, right?
Nope, don't got that either. Many of you remember former Somerville Highlander, number 88, Wagner Brown, now known as, what's he known as, Jay?
I don't even know.
Slick Wagner Brown for the NWA New England. He beat me for my title.
Really?
Yeah, let's not talk about that, though, because that's a depressing issue.
So you mean like in a couple of years, some of these Highlanders might be able to come out of their jerseys? And
hey, anybody. I mean, I know one player, I don't know if he's playing football anymore, but I know he was wrestling. He expressed interest, Kirk Stanford. I don't believe he's playing football though this year.
Malden way back, and Somerville looking to stop him here, maybe get a safety out of this, but nope.
And number 47 was leg tackled by Adam Waters.
And
47 was Rick Bethelme. Bethelme. Jay, how come, opposing teams always have, the hottest last names?
I don't know. I was planning on going down and interviewing Coach Gullah at halftime, but
Don't think that would be a good idea.
being that I don't know when the half ends, I don't know when to head down.
Hey, Jay,
Yes.
look across the field.
Yes.
Look at the Malden team.
Yes.
Look at our team.
Yes.
Look at us. We're huge.
Well, I am kind of tall.
Not you, the team.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I could be a cheerleader, Jay.
No, you really couldn't.
I could. They have male cheerleaders.
No, because if I ever saw you in one of those little skirts,
I would not
I'd
wear a
hit you.
skirt. Oh, and I think that's the end of the half.
Could it really be? Yes.
Wow. And Somerville will take it in.
Good God Almighty, it's the end of the half, and fans, we're going to have to apologize to you, but I don't think we're going to be able to get our interview at the half this time.
We'll get it at the end of the game today.
Possibly.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
See how the game goes.
So it looks like we're going to just fade out here and come back and join you in the second half. So
we're going to go enjoy the cheerleaders halftime show.
as it stands, Somerville leads 14-0 at the end of the first half. God, who knows? It was long enough to be the end of the second half too, but Somerville leads 14-0.
And look at that. There was a beautiful view of the sky.
And Somerville leads 14-0, and we're going to join you in the second half, so enjoy the...
And we're back to see both teams coming back onto the field. So, my co-host Jay isn't here right now. He'll be back though. And I believe the score is still 14-0. You see Rob Oderlin warming up once again on the sidelines. Somerville's line going out there. Looks like Somerville will get the ball. And kicking off for Malden will be number... can't tell you yet. And back in the backfield will be Mike Neal and Anderson Rivas waiting for the kick. Kicking will be number 70. We don't have a name for him. Thanks, Jay. Jay is back now. That's an onside kick, and it's out of bounds.
Just a weak kick, and it's out of bounds. Illegal procedure on Malden.
I don't think that was on purpose. Now, Somerville will take the ball on about the 38-yard line.
It will be interesting to see what adjustments, if any, Coach Gullum made at halftime.
The team looked pumped when they came out.
They always do. Now Rob under center. And here's a snap.
And he's going to run it.
And he's going to turn the corner.
Uh-oh. There we go. And stiff arms him, but gets pushed out of bounds. Gets about 2 yards there. Excuse me. Now, Rob getting instructions from Coach Gulla. Welcome back onto the field now.
So Somerville set to go offensively here. It'll be second down and about 9.
And they go nowhere. That's a first.
What is?
I don't know.
Okay.
That Somerville wasn't able to go anywhere with the ball.
I don't know if I'd say that's a first.
Well, maybe, no, first this season. Malden's actually smarting up.
Yeah.
Look for this to be a passing play. Seeing if they took out Richie Rodriguez.
I don't know about that.
No? Oh, no, when it was... And Rob kept it. Got about 4 yards. So I believe it'll be about 4th and 4.
Now, the only thing I've noticed that Rob needs to learn to do on a more regular basis is pull the ball down, and tuck it under one arm, and start shaking people with the other one. He cradles the ball with both hands, which doesn't allow him to shake off.
And Richie runs it.
Defenders.
That's first down.
So Coach Gulla taking a chance on 4th and about 4 and picks up the first down. So the gamble works.
Now Somerville back to the line. Chris Mackey going wide. There's the snap. Handoff to Anderson Rivas.
And Rivas turns the corner.
Very nice. Get the Beau.
Still fighting.
About 8 yards on that run.
And we got a flag. Personal foul, I believe, on Malden.
Very nice.
As Anderson came up, and he is not happy. Looked like an extra, push or kick on the Malden player there. There we go. See what the official signal is. I have no idea what he just said, but it's on Malden.
Yep, there was no signal.
He's going to move the marker and give him a first down.
The ball is on about the 32-yard line now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The 26-yard line now. Third quarter. 14-0 still.
Somerville leading 14-0 here in the third quarter and knocking on the door to get another one. And Rob under center. There you see him.
Snap.
Takes the snap, drops back.
Handoff to Brian Bosey. He bubbles it.
He's got some room. He turns the corner, puts on a little fake, and picks up about 5 yards.
Very nice run. But he couldn't find the opening.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Excuse me.
There is no excuse for you.
Chris Mackey coming off the field. Now at the 19-yard line. As you see the team on your screens.
And there's Richie Rodriguez. And
Rob
now back to Rob. And there's the handoff to Richie. Richie plowing through the line. Picks up about maybe 2, maybe 1.
You know what I must say? For once, that was good camera work.
What do you mean for once?
Not for once, but I mean, Bob's doing it, so I mean.
Ah, true.
You don't want to give him too much credit.
You know what I noticed, Beau?
What?
Bob's left his hat right next to me.
Oh.
Hate to see anything happen to it.
Jay, why don't you pass? Didn't you need a Kleenex earlier? Oh, there's a snap.
Hand off to Rivas. Rivas.
Oh,
running full speed. And Rivas still having words with the player from Malden.
Just coming up short of the first. Nope, there's the first down.
Hendricks and Rivas continuing to have words with this player from Malden.
That's number 5, Nick Cox.
Obviously some bad blood there on that last play where Malden was called for the foul. And there you see Somerville awaiting their play.
Here we go.
They've got it now.
And
here we go. There's a snap. Rob
keeps it. Oh.
Malden wasn't buying that fake at all.
Gets taken down by number 38 for Malden. Gene Daniel. Give him some credit.
Just not too much.
Broke through to some of the line. Second and 4th.
14.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Somerville lost yardage on that play. And now there's Rob. Hands off to somebody, but
just a pig pile, and they couldn't see anything
out of it. And it'll be 3rd and 14. And I
believe he handed off to Richie Rodriguez.
I believe it's time that we need to see the first touchdown pass of the year from Rob. How's that sound?
Yeah, we need that's another thing Rob needs to kind of work on, his long passes.
Yep.
I mean, you were saying just like the whole, tuck it in with one hand.
Yeah.
Stiff arm with the other. But
I mean, like I said, this season is a whole learning procedure for Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to learn how to.
He has another year next year, too, guys. So
exactly. He's learning this year how to control and be the leader of the offense.
You kind of said that last year, though, too.
Well, he was learning last year. He hadn't actually had the experience.
And there's the
See, I almost called it.
See, Rob has some strength. Just he needs to get some accuracy still. And that was Anthony Carrington, number 80.
To be honest with you, I think that pass was a little too fast for Carrington.
Too much
but
power.
that's See, that's not the quarterback's fault. He's supposed to zip that ball in there. That's the receiver's fault. The receiver should be ready for that ball.
Yeah, I guess so.
Looked like it was on time.
It sounds good.
Could have just been a timing problem between the two, too, though. So
I mean, like we said, the whole angle we have down here.
Tough to tell.
Everybody lining up?
But I don't think there's any such thing as throwing the
Lou
ball
Barrera
too hard.
going wide. And Rob's going to go for the pass to Richie Rodriguez.
And it's complete, but they are going to be short of the first down. So now Malden will take over
At about
the 12.
No. I'd say about the 16, Joe. 17.
Yeah.
Bad field view again.
So now Malden will have to go about 86 yards to get a touchdown here. 84 yards, I'm sorry.
It's all right, Jay. It's all right.
I wasn't apologizing to you.
I think you're apologizing to their fans.
Exactly.
Because there are dozens and dozens of our fans out there.
Dozens and dozens. What are you talking about? I was referring to the millions and millions of our fans.
What happened there? Malden cannot go anywhere with the ball.
Somerville's
Adam
defense
Waters
has been all over them. In particular, Adam Waters has been all over them. And again, yet another week where we're at Dilboy Stadium without the accompaniment of the Somerville High Band.
Oh, I got word that they, still not ready.
Well, let's get on the ball. You had a whole summer you could have practiced.
Yep.
It was 3 weeks into the school year before we had our first game here at Dilboy Stadium. There's just no excuse for not being ready for this.
0. As we mentioned before, my girlfriend on the color guard telling me that Mr. Hyde said that he's not confident enough. They have way too new of a band. And Somerville takes number 37 for Somerville. Salmon Donker takes down the Malden player.
This isn't a band competition. It's for the team. It's for the fans.
Yeah, but they don't want to let the team down by not playing well, I guess. I don't know. It's just what I was told.
Well, what I'm saying is there's no excuse for not being ready.
That's true.
It's not like they haven't had the time to prepare. And I'm sure the band members would love to be here, so I'm not blaming them.
Everybody enjoys the football games here. Some random comments from the fans.
Yes.
Don't know if you caught him.
I don't understand what he said. Malden takes the snap, drops back. Going to be another pass. And Malden not afraid to throw the ball here today, but he throws it away.
Looked like he was thrown to number 10, Thiago Souza for Somerville, who is on the sideline.
But see, that's what I think Somerville needs to start opening up more, is being not afraid to throw the pass, to take that chance. Yeah. Especially with a 14-0 lead, they need to open it up and just go for broke,
Take it, But they don't want to risk, an interception or anything like that.
That's a risk sometimes you have to take. You want Rob to be able to gain confidence in his arm and his ability to play this position. You have to give him.
And we got Chris Mackey going back for the punt.
I don't know if Malden's going to punt here.
You don't think so? Yeah, I think they are.
Well, they're back to punt. That doesn't necessarily
mean a fake.
Being that it's 4th and 1 and you're down by 14 points, I'd say take the shot at it.
Well, I think Malden's
Especially
giving
where
up.
Malden's defense stopped Somerville down this end of the field already once.
Yep, Malden's giving up, I think.
And it's another low, short punt and not much yardage gains. Somerville will still start on the Malden side of the field. As the offense will come back out on the field. And there's number 69 for Somerville. Coming out on the offensive line.
Number 69 is Eric Katumas.
Yep. And number 9 up for Somerville as well.
Now on the 47-yard line.
And here comes the cap. Is Rob a captain this year?
No, I don't believe so. I don't know, actually.
I mean, it would be odd that a junior would be a captain, but still, being a quarterback, you never know.
Well, was Richie a captain last year? Yes.
Yes, he was.
He was a junior.
Yep.
So I believe he's still a captain this year.
Yes, he is.
Adam Waters?
I'm not sure. Check the roster. Doesn't it say the captain?
Nope.
Oh,
of course not.
They're no help for us then.
Not at all.
And I believe that was Richie pushing the pile. And Beau is left Beau has left to find out who the captains are. And there you see Richie Rodriguez and JC Felice. As Chris Mackey comes back out on the field now, he's going to probably play a little wide receiver, which they do from time to time. They split him wide with Carrington on the other side.
All right, the captains for this year's team are Jason Goggin, JC Felice, Anderson Rivas, and Richie Rodriguez.
Rob is not a captain.
No, I just found this out from Matt McLaughlin.
Speaking of Rivas, there's the handoff. We have a flag on the play.
He gets about 6 yards.
I think he only got about 2, Beau.
2?
That's what I'd say.
See, once again, I'm not seeing.
And Rivas not happy with the call here. A dirty look to the official there, as you just saw on your screen.
Is that a player on the ground from Malden?
Which player would it be?
I do not know. Is that number 5?
Is it number 5?
No, it's not. Number 5 is walking away. That's number 30.
I was going to say, if it was number 5, that would explain the look on Rivas' face.
Glenn Costa. You know, I give him credit for getting back up and getting right back into the game, though. I lied.
Not
getting right back into the game.
I believe the rule states
you see the Somerville players right now on the sidelines.
I believe the rule states he has to come off the field if they stop play for him. At least for one play, he has to come off the field.
Yeah, he looked kind of groggy getting up.
So here we have the Somerville Highlander offense lined up with second in another long situation.
Goes for a pass off a helmet. Richie Rodriguez recovers it. He's going to run that. Look at him. And they could not take him down. Look at that.
Got the Highlander team fired up.
He was wrecking shop out there. Jay, no matter what they do, they could not bring him down.
Nope. Unfortunately, Somerville continuing to shoot themselves in the foot with penalties now.
It's all right, though.
And they find themselves 10 yards shy of a first down.
Coach Burnett talking to one of the officials right now.
As they move the stick, third and now, oh God, I don't even want to guess.
It's about maybe a 15.
Looks about that. Third and 15. So now, I'd say we're expecting to see a pass.
The Somerville
with a third and 15 play, give it a shot. Rob drops back.
Getting a little rowdy. Another penalty.
We do have a flag on the field.
Rob needs to let it go. Oh.
And again, another loss of yardage.
Hey, Malden's smartening up. I don't think they're going to play stupid anymore like they have been.
The problem here is that Rob needs to make quicker decisions.
Yes, he
holds on to the ball too long, and then the Malden defenders get in there. And he's forced to pull the ball down and run with it. That's
I think they're going to go for the punt.
Well, that's just a no-brainer here. With protecting the 14-point lead, fourth down and 15 yards to go. They're really. And
Somerville has had good kicks this year so far. So.
Yeah, their sneakers are nice.
Oh my!
I went right back to the 80s on that one.
Yeah, you did.
I'm an 80s kid at heart. What can I say?
Please don't ever go old school on me like that again. And kicking will be number 3, Chris Harris.
Can I say that the players are ready to bust a move?
No. And it's a nice kick. And once again, nobody wants to touch it. So number 55 for Somerville, Frank McPherson.
That was Dennis Hardy's old number.
Yes, it was.
Remember watching Dennis play?
Very valuable player to the team.
Yep.
He played.
Yes, indeed. And there you see the team on the sidelines. Awaiting.
53 goes in for Somerville. Rob Grasso.
Offense awaiting another chance to put some points on the board. They're not playing badly. They just need to watch the penalties. That's their problem.
Yeah, you know what, though? They're a good team. They're up and coming.
I'm not saying they're not. But the problem is they need to stop making mental errors.
I agree with you on that one, Jay.
Here's the defense, stopping them again and forcing them a loss of yardage.
So it looks like...
And surprise, surprise, Adam Waters with the tackle.
Very nice. Adam Waters had a very good game so far.
Excellent game for a defensive player so far.
And out goes number 53 for Somerville, Rob Grasso. And he's a freshman at the high school.
Last season we saw Coach Gullis split Adam Waters wide, play him at wide receiver. I don't think we've seen him do that yet this year.
No, I don't know. He's one of the biggest players on the team, though, also now this year. So, I mean, back to the field. There's a hike.
And again, they
Nowhere.
stop the run.
Somerville's defense is incredible.
Playing unbelievable defense, but
The offense could, you know.
offense played well in the second half, but they've come out
First
half, yes. Sorry, it was so long I thought it was 2 halves.
Yeah. I mean, it was really good. Don't get me wrong. But they need to step it up just a notch. Well, we really can't say that because we're not out there with them. You know?
I don't think it's a problem with the plays. I don't think it's a problem with the execution so much. I think it's just they need to stop making mental errors, letting guys by.
Yeah.
Not making, when a play is busted up and the quarterback scrambles, sometimes you have to improvise as a receiver and come back and stop running your route.
Yep, I can see what you're saying.
And
so I believe this is going to be fourth quarter.
And we have a new camera person, I believe. Bob.
Yeah, you know who that is?
Bob has handed over his.
But do you know who that is? Vicky Palmacci, one of Bob's girls.
That's
so. Why. You know what? She's going to do a better job than Bob.
Is Bob
anyways.
getting paid for her doing his job?
Probably.
I don't think that's right.
That's bad. You know what? Give me his hat.
Is she under 18?
I don't know.
Because if she is, that's a child labor law violation right there.
Uh-oh.
She's working and not being paid for it.
Nice stunt by the cheerleaders.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Now back to the players on the field. Hey, Jay, give me that hat.
Whose hat?
Bob's.
Oh, you want Bob's hat?
Yeah.
The hat right next to me?
Yep, the one right next to you.
Right to my left.
Grab it already. Jay, before the game goes back on. Give me the hat. Give me it.
What would you like to do with it?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but look what it says on it. The Great American Teddy Bear. Oh, come on.
Didn't you say you were feeling a little sick earlier?
Yep, and this just made me worse.
Well, if you need to vomit,
there's a hat here.
Yeah, exactly.
The fourth quarter, Somerville will lead with 14-0 over Malden.
Now, that was a fast third quarter. Probably making up for the first half.
Yeah, probably.
And now Malden's quarterback back to pass, and he's going to have to run it as there's no receivers.
Oh,
open.
Richie Rodriguez clips the knees of number 12.
Don't say clips.
Michael Hudd.
Don't say he clips the knees because clipping is a penalty.
Well, you know what? They didn't
takes
see
him out takes him out in the legs. That's better.
Gee, I was just calling it how I saw it.
Be quiet.
No. We're not getting violent.
Call it as I see it.
Hey, you see this hat? Yeah, I didn't think so, Bob.
And now Bob back on camera.
You get back on that
Finally
camera.
back to doing his job.
Oh, Coach Gully yelling for Rob.
We have a fourth down play here, and Malden's going to punt the ball.
Back for the punt is Chris Mackey once again.
Hopefully we'll get a return on this punt. It's just not exciting when people punt anymore. There's no return at all.
No, because I want to see a return. There won't be a return.
No, there won't.
You really think there would ever be a return?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Someday, right?
Every night I go to bed and I pray that we will see a punt return before the end of the season. And I encourage you.
One day somebody's going to make a punt return. That's so unbelievable. We're just going to be like, duh.
Maybe you'll be like that. And
hey,
there you see some fans. Enjoying a nice cold beverage.
And there's the girl that was being put to work by Bob. It's Vicky Palmacci.
That's why they invite the girls over to halftime at their show, so,
they don't have to do any work.
Exactly.
Well, Jay, we didn't even have a halftime show.
Well, that's because of the clock. That's not our fault.
Yeah. So, Jay, I don't think we're going to be able to have an interview with anybody today because we don't know when it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
That was a handoff to 36, Richie Rodriguez, and he was taken down by number 22, Scott Haskell.
It's going to be a pretty basic kind of day, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry, fans. I mean, we look
make it
forward
up
to seeing
next
Coach
week,
Gullah
I
every
promise.
week. But
And now Bob calling Vicky up again. Did he get tired of the whole 5 minutes he was doing his job?
oh yeah.
Probably. And there's Rob with the handoff. And
And Rob's blocking.
Oh,
And Rob was blocking for Richie.
You have to. It looks like he's close to a first down here.
That was very nice.
I think he has it. Yes, he
does. That was a nice play, Jay.
There go the chains. They moved the first down.
There's another stunt on top of the cheerleaders. I'm sorry.
Oh, what happened to that hat?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Keeping it warm for him?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I think you got a little grease on your lip there from the pizza.
No, I don't. Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That worked. Okay.
And nowhere.
Nowhere what?
The ball didn't go anywhere.
Of course it doesn't. The person has to carry it.
Oh, Jay. You hurt my head, Jay.
She already has begun packing for a trip she hopes she will never take. Ow!
Stop reading.
Pajamas, pair of jeans, and underwear sit in a small pile on someone's floor.
Back to the ball. Rob with a handoff to Anderson Rivas, running through the middle.
In the corner, and it looks like he
gets
has
about a first down, it looks like.
He can't get about a first down. He either has the first down or he doesn't have the
Well,
first
it looks like he has the first down, sir.
That's all I needed to say.
Oh, no, he didn't get it. And Anderson was brought down by Dan Doherty. That's what was just said overhead. Not too sure about that.
Over whose head?
I don't know, Jay.
So now the Highlanders offense on the field.
There's a snap. Handoff to number 24.
Quarterback sneak, and they'll see if they got the first down. I don't think that was a handoff. I think that was a quarterback sneak.
I don't know. Canini had his hands on it.
I don't know. It looks like they're going to call for a measurement here.
I think so. I think they got it. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be close.
See what the placement of the ball is. It's going to be very close. But
Jay, why don't you explain like how it all goes together?
How what goes?
Like how they measure the ball. Where does it have to be measured from? The middle of the ball, right?
Okay, well, you see the official coming out in the middle of the two sticks.
Yes.
He slaps a marker on the rope in between the sticks to show where the actual yard line is.
Okay.
They put that marker where it is, stretch the chains out to both sides, stretch it to the right first to mark where the starting point of the first down was, and then stretch the other marker out and see where the ball lines up to where the first down's supposed to be.
Oh.
And as a result of that, Somerville is short of the first down, and it'll be
like 2 inches off. By the way, like I was saying earlier when Jay interrupted me, doing the stunt for the cheerleaders was Julia Post. Sister was also a cheerleader here at the high school.
At least she graduated with us.
Yeah.
Or me.
Now back on the line.
And they're going to go for it, 4th and inches, and expect a real push on the line here from both teams. This is helmet to helmet right here.
And Rob hands it off.
And I don't think he got it. Looks like he's going to be short.
I don't know. Where's the ball? Who has it? Does 99 have it, or does J.C. Felice?
We'll see where the officials spot it, but it looks to me like it's going to be short.
I'm sorry, Mike Canini, not just J.C. Felice.
Like
same place. It didn't even go anywhere.
But like you said, 2 inches can make a big difference, and they're going to measure again.
It looks like it's in the exact same place.
Looks can be deceiving, however.
If not, that'll be...
It actually looks like it's moved further back than it was before.
Yeah.
I don't think they have it.
I hope so. But
nope, they're short.
They are short.
And Malden will take over.
So, Jay, like I was saying, though, where exactly on the ball is it measured from, though? The middle, right?
Any part of the ball has to be past the stick. I mean, the nose of the ball.
Oh. Okay, just explain it to some people that might not have known that. You know, like me. I wasn't too sure about it.
So now
there's
the
a whistle.
High defense will have to come up big again. Are we in the 4th quarter already?
I think so.
All right. So Somerville leads 14-0, still pitching the shutout.
Ooh, false start on Somerville. Look at all those flags.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I saw number 52 for Somerville lean forward.
Yes, but he could have been drawn off sides by Malden. Usually if they blow the play dead before it starts, it'll be a penalty on the offense.
Oh.
Yep, thank you.
Very good, Jay. See, Jay, I give you credit. Know what you're talking about.
Traditionally, if the penalty is on the defense, they'll allow the play to continue. For example, if Malden were to throw a touchdown pass, they would decline the penalty and the pass would be good. If they were to miss it, they'd accept the penalty and forward the ball 5 yards. That's just the way the rules are set up. So now Malden's offense will go at it from 1st and 15 here after the penalty. And they send a man in motion. They drop back to pass and slips on the mud, see?
Oh, the
As
mud,
I was saying
Jay.
earlier. Not that I'm complaining because it was the Malden quarterback who slipped for another loss of about 5 more yards, which will make it 2nd and 20. But just the fact that that's dangerous for the players. We don't want to see any players from either team get hurt.
No, we do not.
That's an easy way to, sprain an ankle, sprain a knee, or maybe even, tear an ACL, which has become the common injury in sports these days.
Yeah, ACLs, those are very dangerous.
All of a sudden, everybody wants to tear an ACL.
Now, Malden back on the ball.
And Somerville's defense is going to try to push him back even further at 2nd and 20. And there's the play, and Malden back, cuts in, finds some room, and picks up about 7 yards. Hard to see the Malden numbers from up here because, for one, the jerseys are all muddy. For second, it's just tough to see it in general.
That's why white jerseys are a bad idea on muddy days.
Yep, definite fashion don't.
Big fashion no-no. And there we go, some more fans on the stands right there. The stands filled up. I must say.
They always do. It's tough for people to get up at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning,
I can agree with that.
It's tough for me to get up at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, so I know it would be tough for the fans. And I had to be up at 8:30.
Yeah, I will definitely agree with that one.
I have to go to work after this.
Ooh.
I'm just suffering.
And the pass.
Long pass. Deflected and intercepted.
Is that JC Felice? He's going to run it.
He's got a lot of room to run if he can turn past this player. Puts on a little juke, tries to get past him, and no. Richie Rodriguez was coming to try to block
about the 45-yard line. Very nice.
Richie was coming to try to block for him, just couldn't get there in time, and the player brought Felice down. But a big turnover from Malden, and a big momentum gainer for Somerville now.
Let's see where Somerville's going to go with the ball. Rob's still in there.
So
I think the 4th down, they'd, bring Mackey in.
Apparently.
I mean, 4th quarter, they'd bring Mackey in.
Why?
Give him some game time as a quarterback. I know he's had regular game time, but,
Unfortunately, being a 14-0 game, it's still questionable as to whether Somerville can win this.
Oh, yeah, well.
If it were a blowout,
Rob's going to try to run it. Oh! He blocks him.
And he's got a lot of room now.
Rob's going to get it.
He's going to go. If he just
look at that run.
There it is. Touchdown, Somerville.
Nice breakaway, and there's one more touchdown for Somerville Highlanders.
I felt like I was watching McConan Fenton on that play.
Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Hold on. Don't celebrate just yet.
We didn't know it was a flag, but we were told. I don't know.
There was a flag. Apparently, they're not calling it.
Don't know what happened there.
They're sending out the...
Very good, Rob. They refused it, so it was a penalty against Malden. We'll get into that from one of our many advisors.
So Somerville will now lead 20-0, and I don't know if they're going to attempt a field goal.
Uh-oh. Number 40 for Somerville collapses on the field.
Number 40, Danny Morales.
He's hopefully will be fine.
Didn't even see what happened, if it was contact or what.
I just saw him walking off the field, and Hope he's okay.
Never a good sign there.
I don't know what's going on there.
Hopefully nothing serious. Perhaps just a concussion or something.
Or maybe some exhaustion, you know?
And he's not moving.
Oh, I can see him moving. He's getting up. They took his helmet off.
Oh, okay.
You were watching his helmet, huh?
Yeah.
So was I for a second. And then when I saw the body move, I was like,
That was good because I was going to start to think for a second somebody took his head off, and that's a serious injury that we don't want to see happen.
Hopefully he's okay. Nice round of applause for him.
As the fans pay him the proper tribute for being a tough guy.
Danny Morales, he's also a pretty big kid.
Man's
you
man.
know?
Walks off the field under his own power. Gotta love that.
He looks okay. On the sideline, just drinking his water now, so.
So now Somerville's gonna go for the PAT.
Number 3 will be kicking
Ball's
it.
down
Chris
wow.
Harris, and a bad
wow.
kick.
Barely got that kick over the line, and it was not deflected, just a poor kick. Well, it didn't look deflected from
You know
here,
why, Jay? Because of the mud. He slipped.
Yeah, the PAT was attempted right in a muddy section of the field, but then again, pretty much the whole field is a muddy section, so.
You know, there's some places that aren't that muddy.
Yeah, like the track.
Yeah.
And next week is the big game, and Somerville's going to have to get their offense clicking on all cylinders, because next week the state's #1 ranked team and #1 ranked running back, Diamond Ferry, leads Everett into Dilboy Stadium to take on the Somerville Highlanders. And this is traditionally
That'll be a 10:30 a.m. start.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
We've heard from different sources, different times. We're going to be here at 10:30, so I hope the game starts at 10:30.
Yeah, so do I. In the backfield for Malden will be number 22, Scott Haskell. And number 5, Nick Cox again.
I said last week I was predicting the upset. I'm predicting Somerville to beat Everett next week. I'm going on the line.
Ooh.
Bold prediction.
That's very bold, Jay.
I have faith in Somerville. I think they will be able to pull it off. The way their defense is playing, if they can work on the offense.
Nice kick. Oh, and he's going to run it back, Jay.
Wow.
About the 29-yard line. Now, Jay, are you sure you want to say that?
I'm going to do it. I have faith in this team. Hopefully
well,
they will not make me wrong.
Definitely.
I am predicting Somerville to defeat Everett next week by 1 touchdown.
Woo. All right.
That's my prediction.
Pretty good, Jay.
Have it.
It's kind of risky, but.
You know what, though? I have faith in my team.
All right, Jay. Guess I'll go with your prediction then.
Oh, of course.
No, I was hoping they would, but I wasn't going to guarantee it. So Somerville.
I'll tell you what. If Somerville does not beat Everett next week, we'll shave Beau's head.
No, we won't. No.
Come
shave
on.
your head.
I just shaved my head yesterday.
I'm not going bald.
Come on. Do it for
No,
the team.
and there's a run by number 47.
He's got 2 men to beat, though.
No way. Anderson Rivas and Brian Bozzi take him down. Nice run, though. Impressive.
And that's the first real big play
30-yard
Somerville's
line.
given up yet today. So something positive there. If they're going to give up a big play, do it in garbage time in the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there mustn't be much time left.
I don't think there can possibly be much time left.
Not at all.
And there on the sidelines, you see. Oh, you did see it. Well, you didn't see it. I saw it.
What'd you see?
Little kid warming up.
Oh, little pitch to number 5.
Brian
Bozzi takes him out. So be careful of Bozzi. He's pretty fast.
And you know what?
What?
Same thing's going to happen to Everett next week.
Well, Jay.
You know what? I'm going to be even bolder. I'm going to say we're going to beat Everett by 2 touchdowns.
Jay, don't go there.
I have faith in my team.
Don't do it, Jay. Don't do it.
I am telling you, next week, Dilboy Stadium, Somerville High, 28, Everett 14.
It's kind of a bold statement,
That's
Jay.
my prediction.
28 to 14. I'm going to write that down,
28 to 14.
Give me a pen.
I don't have one.
Neither do I.
Okay, that helps. Well, we'll just record this and watch it right before the Everett game. So we'll
Yeah.
remember what I said.
Nice, very nice.
And they nailed him behind the line again.
Just give the ball to Somerville. Just give it to us. Don't bother running anymore. And we went with the tackle.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 14 for Malden. And there you see the cheerleaders doing a flip.
Couple of them. Keeps going and going. And there's another one.
And another one.
Another
comes
one.
in your screen.
Oh, and another one.
And another one. They get a line going.
That is a round-off back handspring, actually.
Whatever.
No flip.
And Malden's quarterback drops back.
Double back
complete
handspring.
pass, and he's going to have a 1st down if he stays on his feet. Looks like he's got the 1st.
Very close from this view.
Waiting for the signal from the official, but I believe he's got it. And there go the chains. Yep, 1st down Malden.
So Malden will get the 1st down.
You won't see that next week. I'm predicting the Somerville defense will be the first team so far this season to be able to shut down Diamond Ferry.
It's going to be pretty impressive if they do.
Who is the state's top-ranked running back, I got to tell you, but I have faith in this defense, the way they're playing.
Oh, this defense is incredible.
And there's the pitch to number 22.
Oh, and gets taken down by,
5 or 6 or 7 players?
That was pretty impressive. Who was that running for Malden?
I didn't see who it
And
was.
some of them all helping him up, respecting him. That was 47 for
47.
Malden. That was Rick Bethamy. So, pretty strong kid right there in his own. So, Jay, so far, we're undefeated, aren't we?
We're undefeated. We're at 3-0. We're in first place in the GBL by virtue of 2 victories in league after today's defeat of Malden.
Very nice.
So we're actually in first place above Everett. And after next week, we will...
So that's going to be a big game, huh?
Yep, and after next week, we will continue to be in first place.
It's pretty big, Jay. Oh, excuse me.
I'm making my plans for the Super Bowl. How about you, Beau?
Possibly, Jay. That would be an honor to commentate on.
Oh, definitely. But then again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Let's look
Not
at Everett
even.
next week.
I'm not even, I mean, if we do, we do,
And
you
there's
know?
the pass drop back.
Oh, and number 33 will have to get him down. Yes, he did. And he was number 33 for Somerville.
It's going to be hard enough for Somerville to beat
It's
Malden
Paul
Everett
Stone,
next
and
week,
he was helped out by number 88.
even though they will beat them 28-14.
We have no name for 88. What a
And
surprise.
It'll be second and goal for Malden now, which makes the 1st down markers obsolete.
That's why they threw it down, Jay.
They're from about the 3. I know that. That's why I said it.
Let's go.
And Somerville going to need a big push here to keep Malden off the scoreboard.
And he's over. There's a touchdown.
Apparently, Malden didn't smell the shutout.
Do you know what, Jay? They're probably just, someone was probably just saying, hey, we beat you already. They don't want to kick it. Well, I'm not going to say that because that might offend some people. They're just going to stick the fork in it.
And stick the fork in them, not it.
Oh. And that's it. That's the game.
Ball game.
Jay, for some reason, I don't think that was a time.
I don't know. Somerville victorious here.
Jay, why don't we go down there now? Go get the wireless. I'll be right down. I'll close the show.
I'd say we'll just wait till next week to talk to Coach Gullah because they're going to have their team meeting and the coaches meeting. And
all that again.
Time.
Well, Jay, it was an excellent game. Some highlights, some highlighted players. Adam Waters.
Why don't we go down on camera and do a closing?
Where?
I don't know, anywhere.
You decide.
We'll make something up.
All right, well, why don't you grab the cordless and we'll go down, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
We'll do that, yeah.
We're going. All right. So, Jay, go get the cordless. I'll gather our stuff together. Going on down, Jay? Well, the handshakes, all the Somerville players taking then one knee. I'm going to go follow Jay now. We'll be right back.
So we're set to close the show now. Somerville victorious 20-6 over Malden today. And here you see the infamous hat of Bob, which will be held for ransom, Bob.
You see, Somerville wins the game. We get a hat.
You can keep it.
I don't really want it.
Oh, well. Anyway, next week...
I'm going to find somebody to give it to.
Okay. Next week, as we mentioned, Somerville will play the #1 ranked team in the state, the Everett Crimson Tide. And I have said it. It is in the books. I have predicted next week Everett comes to Dilboy Stadium undefeated, and they leave with their first loss.
Well, we're also undefeated, Jay. So what's Everett's record right now?
Everett's record, I believe, well, I believe they're playing today, so I'm not really sure what their record is.
Well, up until today.
As I said, next week it will consist of one loss. The Highlanders will defeat Everett next week. That's my prediction. I have faith in the team, and I think they'll play to the best of their ability next week and come out on top.
Well, good luck to the Highlanders, and we will see you next week.
Any closing thoughts for the fans at home, Beau?
Pretty much excellent game. As you can see, though, the fans are all leaving.
Okay.
That's our cue.
That's our cue to leave, and just one more thing to say, and this is Jay and Beau signing off, telling you, remember.
Remember what?
Just remember.
All right. Bye.
See you later.